resource person in Ghana right now. There's no contestation to that fact. Is there?
Okay.
Is there?
I'm okay.
Oh, I was asking if there's a contestation to that fact.
Oh, there could be because there are other people who seems busy than I do. I can't remember the last time I saw Abna in the studio, and I've just seen that she's walking around. The last time I saw her was her birthday, and the next week I took a decision to bring her birthday present. To my surprise,
I was there.
I came. I didn't see her. The last time I saw Abna was her birthday, and I've not seen her again. Did you understand what I'm saying? And at least it was for the birthday, and today I've seen her in the studio, and she has a formation of development of increase in prestation. So it was true what Bakita said. Ola, do you know that naturally there are women with sex brains?
With sex brains?
Sex brains.
Brains.
Yeah, so that the brain of the sexes could be different from the body. So we're using the word sex, not as in short form of sexual intercourse, but gender. I'm using the word sex as gender. So there are female who look like Abna, but they have a male brain.
Male sex brain.
Brain, yeah, just a brain.
So their sexual orientation is more like they think like a male.
Yes, but they do everything normal like a female. But their thinking is like they can drink, they can smoke, they can insult, they can fight. Because that's how their brain works. Really? And for the first time, we just had a new study which has brought a new career called the neuropsychologist.
Okay,
it was not there.
I know of neurosurgeons.
Yes, so now there's a neuropsychologist. Neurologist, yes.
So now there's a new one called
neuropsychologist. Yes.
I want to study that.
Yeah, it's
is related to sex. I want to study it.
Yeah, so their own is studying the brain nature of how an individual works. So there are a lot of people who are doing masculine jobs, and we are giving them credit for their good works. It's not because of who they think they are, but they came into the world with a masculine brain, with breasts and everything like a female.
Let's say omunipeduano uhu a eyoba.
Eyoba, yes, eyoba.
Adreno, no, but that's
Oyoba.
How to put it simple.
Oyoba.
But adreno kutano no.
Ye bema adreno. And you also be a di trotro meta. Men ka say ye ding. Debi nye ding. What does it? But final report which says it is abnormality. Yes. It's abnormality.
Okay, well.
It's one share here. Over put to a round peg in a square hunty. You find say Obaba na adwin nyina ye mema adwin. Na uhye no say onye mma no watena na niji so.
Okay.
It also baby no ye wo mema adwuma. And ye wo mma adwuma.
Okay.
Sanso ne ye wo be bi okro ba adwin.
Awo ope mma adwuma ye.
Adwin na ma ne ye. Eti wo tie mi na wo kunu pese obo a wo jade a enye do adwin na adane.
All right.
What's it?
Face study on.
What's it?
Face study. Face more study.
Ade.
Maybe I dey funny dey say
oh Debbie say me. Debbie see e wo.
No say me wo ba wo ejade a. How does that?
Ye won crophobia e ma moa no. Eye ya wo ama won. Bibi adi mo so mo nye won be man tem bia they fail. They are failures in terms of the jobs that male do.
What if they are not failures but they still want to help their wife?
That is a learned behavior. That's different because they want something from the woman. But I'm talking about I'm talking about the neuropsychology study proving that there are male people working with a female mentality. And so you find yourself say who are you bia oyeri bibia gegegegegege mema dia nyame say oye bibia ne body ni is solid or you sweet or you sexy or you bibia but the banner dey your ne nsem ka ene nhihye ya oyeri nyama nyina te say bema what you say enti onye oba beri mo. This is not about homosexuality or lesbianism. We are a study of just the sex brain. Eti me sra wo baby. Now body behavior yet say bema or you mad or your bab or you nyama bi et say bema And not just a homosexual, but the brain is acting like a male brain in a female body.
And I say you will remember being so be from say Kojo Besia.
And no, I make us any different, any hormonal imbalances. Mean come us.
And you will be so a mad human no money gym. Say a trip at the palm.
Thank you. And they are excellent in it.
And they are very good.
So Sam Crawford, you born psychologically, and you trade board with my no build a board. One the MCD, the board not to say phone move board no. Yeah, arrange boards component in a wasuna. Who you be or you're very, very articulate and melancholy. And majority of the people have that mentality. Oba it me a pan sem bema. Idea be a pamano finishing is solid when it's done by a woman. Because it demands a lot of articulation and a lot of mental activity with accuracy. Sao tia say. Et your or a tibo a acto. What must I say? Me answer me twist the bono. In Crawford 14 days, which is 2 weeks now. Maybe beyond 2 weeks there.
Is an act.
Aha, it is a margin and mere margin. What does it? It is a sremo. Yenya santi asieno. Na oba ye bisa. Ana ukunu. Ana wo yere ye bisa. No kura woman say. Maninya mwa. Empire nka ho.
Empire nyamwa.
Debi enka mwa no ho. Mayenya a nipa no physical clinical test. There were simple things I bet me they go see enye. Met my do as see ama frema any yaw like omoti omumienu no ana abna any yaw nyama so mu ye immediately be hu sampa abna kita me madwen kwa yaw kita e madwen o ja say
but sa neuropsychologist you will be organa.
Oh na wo so then na go kan ye
you neuropsychologist
ye di ko ene organa
ati nyanya bi because
say Ghana for ye nyam na ne ma
how long does it take to become one?
Oh, most of these programs you do it. I mean, you start. You see, you go and study neuroscience. Okay. So it is so be your gym we are here, but they go and master not in prescription, but in managing the clinical status. What's happening? I'm here. Now do my dear. Now to whom you are there? You are small. I'm not there. You see us like a husband or something. Please go out. Thank you very much.
What's it? Neuroscience. Kakra, right?
No, fully. What's it? It said being a biomedical clinical engineer.
Okay.
There's going to be a biomed or study the biomedical clinical engineer or biomedical clinical technician. It's equipment na idea patient no.
And they say wow,
and you must make no, I'm showing you the thing. And now Obi to say the pilot, any plane engineer. And now machine at THD. I've got a friend says console not THD. A guy now, my friend says, oh, Achu. Achu, radio presenter. Good. But uti adie nechia. Bibi ko year or nothing in term chira the enko ye. So ye can kure powers as is so. What machine echi any on no say machine no one fast was sell. And yet in terms of insult
and fast also based on category we share fast.
No, me make say so he has
machine
he has mastered the decibel of setting your voice. It will name when you are blasting, when you are not blasting. It means that sitting behind the console for him is the most cocoa thing he can do.
No, correct.
Okay.
Is the most difficult thing over here.
Oh no, you can say so what radio so now kasa. Who articulation wo kasa. But wait my trouble baby we said you okay nyina enkosiaga and enko baby. O you can say you are blasting. You can say what must say? It na make say who baby na ba na ya de a wo mani fufuo wo a owo ne kama. Oba ba ne mo de fufuo ma na no de banchine ni na baby a memma obu mfu no. I say the neuropsychologists have discovered a new study proving that there are people whose gender are male or female but carries the brain cells of a female.
Okay, now, what we are no, mommy, miss a quick one. On video now, driver be Pepe because of passenger.
Or Pepe?
Yeah, what master Betty?
Because of a passenger.
Yeah.
the driver is masturbating because of the passenger.
Because you're passenger, no, as your pen or whatever, girl, no, if you know. So as the girls in the front.
Okay, so in psychology we call it fascistic disorder. Fascistic disorder.
Let's say a disorder.
A disorder. A disorder. Masturbation itself naturally, a mental disorder. Naturally, masturbating is a mental disorder. To be or masturbating be our dream. It is abnormality.
Okay.
Because foreplay, in terms of obedience sex organ, bro, it's not the same like masturbation. Okay. Your definition of masturbation here, stimulating your own sexual organ, stimulating your own sexual organ, and it's like tickling yourself and laughing. And not possible say no to me. And that is where we see say
I'm laughing.
Because it's not good, because the brain cells will not activate it.
Yeah,
and a bad masturbation, you develop a pictorial edifice or an activity to say in your cognitive template, imagery near movie 410.
Yeah.
But yes, psychologists, cognitive, yes. Cognitive template need a place.
Yeah, something you relate
to. And not always to relate to positive or negative. But I say na me. So they transcend from where they are into an illusion body.
Yeah.
Believe in say it is no more my hand. It is Abner's hand.
It is a
man's hand.
Driver in driving up. He's in that realm thing is or foul.
Yes, and there are people that they don't even hold. The microphobia on fan in Sapon Canibema. They hold their male organ in between their thigh. I know a man that I treated who masturbates 50 times in a day.
Hey!
Even in a boardroom, a very big man. If you gonna for
50 times.
Oh yes. He counts it.
Hey!
Even to the extent say in some masturbation points, or we cigarettes, or to maybe 50 sticks a day. Nina kind of masturbation movement. So a addiction be any jayed. And my jayed and mema jayed. Oh, that's it. So by a brain damage. And to me slow be a would tear me. One shassia, men shassia, because it's difficult to retain. And my masturbate here, yet a he, same mema. A son say, a mema, ye take the other day anymore.
A die in 9
ye die at 9 dropping a dem when the one year June sofa.
You're correct.
It's June sorting can any home batting canon. And so see can see beyond them. The AT share Robert and say because you're June sofa multi June so ya bar. Now man who Sunday ya den swaba. But a man the son can say baby atin can one yame born sunko edan.
Yeah, and no nothing home.
Akusha kuma ketwana da ho. They are moving to clitoris and not that in chenkra.
No, done a pampemo.
And the uterine and cat
and cannot.
And yes,
yeah.
I did tell your boy, any and Pema grow any or bar and what tinker. And your bar to me the dear grow. At soon in our drink, pair was say. Bear may be a new bit my man is at tinker.
Never. It's you obey to me the one who dear grow.
Say, or to me, Tuni, Eddie, I am into our dream. No, just a mental disorder of masturbating with a clitor, because the stimulation is the highest point of oba energy. And as I say, we tune our now within the same neuropsychology, make one step. Kafraja na make never. I'm going to tell them.
Okay.
Adia bakom who is a encrophobia begins to masturbating. Bebre na omun to mean giant within the study. Nenya who say they have a male cells in the mind.
A man.
A man
masturbate.
A man masturbate. Oh yeah, dear na. I didn't want to touch man. Oh who bema.
And who bema now? Who bema ekan ho.
Oh who said the oil?
Who bema the oil?
There be oil bar, but ordinance every fan of one. I didn't connect in such a bema.
Okay.
And a beam of the intuition. Let me connect in any geolang. Or to me fa. Obi so o lade ne nsa. Obi won so o lade ne nsa fa ne hoda. O to me fa sa.
To me kai. Yeah no.
E san say so to me kai ya odi a wedi a hye na. O to me kai de wa ya ma na e ne ya. O to me kai de wa ya ma na e ne den so.
No correct.
But separating the woman who is masturbating from a male who is masturbating, because you're the near shaft in Tino, a young man breathed through your bread there, but is able to change them. But in body, because it's separated, a war no one in nerve endings, no, it's difficult. And your baby, I would hear Mr. Once starting masturbating, catch a free mama say, catch your money, and yet no more. And yadepa.
I know go for me.
Say free man or your about here. Abna ya pom na kwa bonte. And a Doreen Cram or Benjamin come in need a become.
Or by but was short.
That's one. That no Benjamin or Rashiko film. From the days giddy son of me.
It's in about or pursue jam masturbation in bed branch and them or pursue.
Aha, it's your bar won't start a man started. Okay, if you're only more fear, if you're not so in a da. Oh, how? You saw no in Saturn in the next 5 minutes. No, banner what not what on. She said it clear. Unless on one place with her plate. I play myself and I get my
okay, so what if the Nipane you know or Nipanos are stimulating?
No, at the end of the day, it means that whatever you're doing is useless.
No, but I'm asking. Or no,
your stimulation doesn't connect it because it is disordered inside. I say masturbation and they didn't have dream. What your manner, what the other manner, a part of foreplay. But on no your man a masturbation.
And I say masturbation
it's a brain disorder. It's a brain disorder. That way, if you don't take care, you segment it and it becomes a problem for you.
So it will cure.
The cure is yes, it's curable. It's curable through psychology.
Okay.
Yes. Within it will be a friend of cognitive therapy, anything stick. Within a classical condition, yet me your man there who a temperament model and your affection. Yet me who are affection within the 3 forms of the control. Your inclusion, your control, your affection. You who are affectioner. The temperament model you have in affection, let me aggravate or increase your taste in masturbating.
Okay.
For example, if somebody is a sanguine in affection, difficult to withdraw the person seriously from masturbating.
Okay.
As compared to be a phlegmatic. Obi a melancholy are easy to move away because melancholy is no almost slow bunny. And to who hit a distraction level obet mejai. The same thing like smoking. The same thing like drinking. The same thing like addiction be any chrono. All these things are psychologically inclined. Mame kase masturbation there. Memo bia and fan home to so. And I'm there, my worry yesu.
I want to meet you.
No. Anybody who tells you that you can stop masturbation through prayer.
That's a emoji. I said, I want to kill.
Why?
Emoji.
But I want to kill the day.
The masturbation.
Emoji Ben Akana.
Gospel.
Or say I cure the masturbation in Bible.
I say he was a very terrible masturbator.
And prayer stopped it.
But in Bible Nyamisro and I stopped it.
I won't doubt it. It's him. But however, within the I'm not too sure it's gone.
Okay.
I can but I can say it's not gone. Maybe when you be no masturbation. Na yon crofo any o mother won pema groma wura toilet mu ekoye. What must say? What does say? Obi di obi awale. O me pema gro wi e sorry ya. Oga so ba no kodun so. No ko washroom ho. Ekoye na ade. I feel comfortable. And that's so insulting to a man.
Oba na wie no. Sorry, Oba na awante.
Wanya hwe.
As a why be we see time.
I mean why or travel wo aba. And to koye di obeye and to ti washroom so ya ma no ho. And the quality, very so sir. And the quality say there was a mourning going on within the washroom area. And your guys be na here. Or go na oyen who ya man I feel confidence. Don't start it. Don't start what you can continue.
Also, me say I said oba bema yam oba you know say masturbation.
I know you're foreplay, I know you're stimulating, and you're self-stimulation. I know you're foreplay. When somebody is doing it for you, it is not masturbation. Masturbation is when you are self-stimulating your organ. Say what you say. What the difference, you know?
Yes.
And the one we have who there is not part of masturbation.
But say, what we have
masturbation be yamawa.
And then
a can foreplay. Every time because you be a friend, you be a friend oral sex. Matisse go for kasa. Within the sex therapy, there's nothing called oral sex. Sex can never be oral.
Why?
Because it's only coitus. It's when a male organ is in a female organ, it's called sexual intercourse. Any other place that the male organ will be, or any other place that the female organ will be, is not term as sex. It's not sexual intercourse. It's foreplay.
Okay.
So there's nothing like anal sex. There's nothing like oral sex. Sexual intercourse is where the male organ and the female organ are doing their own thing. What did them channels here?
There's nothing like anal sex.
No.
So when you have sex from behind.
Sex is when the male organ is in a female organ. That's all.
In which part of the female organ?
The female organ.
In which part?
The vulva.
So, okay, so anal is also a female organ.
No, it's not.
It's you said
no. When you say that anal is the female, when we talk, anytime we talk about the reproductive system, yes, the right, a 20 count. But we are talking about sexual intercourse is when the reproductive organ of the male enters the female reproductive organ. Maybe that will help you.
Okay.
Better definition.
Because I want to understand you saying there's nothing like anal sex.
No. It's
why do you say that?
Because if the male organ is not in the female reproductive organ, sexual intercourse has never been assumed.
Okay, so when you put it in the anus of a woman,
it's not sex. It's uncanny knowledge.
In short,
and definition of coitus nenka.
Yes. So what is it? And the broniaman anal sex.
Wrong.
Now what are you, bro?
And then brofo kasan as a sex therapist.
Are you the owner of the brofo? Brofo has anal sex.
And I'm saying you be kentin or that show us sex cannot be anal. Nana can it be oral. What I say? Nyama we nyina yesua de tu brofo fo say. Hwe na wa adwen ankopie baby. Ola em say many po ye be. Baby are the question 5. But questions be but ola ade am dey tu nkrofo beautiful say no me nyonku bi ni ire baka chem say ni kunu eyare onya ma stroke. Na condition di nya ma stroke no at 36 years. Why should you have mouth stroke at 36?
36 years.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. It's yes. Okay. So causes a money pa enya sa nyama no bebre stress ka ho. But there's a sia you be lines no. I mean, I think we use the rest to teach others. Nyama eku member titiri wo kurom ha ye NCDs. NCDs, non-communicable diseases. You see NCDs are a non-communicable disease. Yari a ensa. Ana manka twi ni ye.
Yari a ensa
ensign another go. Okay. So BBT say BP. BBT say diabetes. Diabetes say yari you only spend money on the symptoms. Your friend cash drainer. You just be wasting money on the symptoms. The same thing like BP. And they couldn't go baby. Tell me. Baby out TM say see or baby shisha ho. Say ukunu so we don't need empemagro. Obana say me only me da me nyatin cancer and say me nyan to abim. Me how?
You are wasting your time.
Because me who headline BCSC MC dies after sex or something.
Yeah. Is it an MC? Yes.
Headline this
hotel room.
Now, Ola, so this is the secret. Obama be out here me. Obia obey and permagro yen. Bema we are permagro jina yakuma so. And the pumping of the heart helps your male organ to stand tall. Obia ufa BP adro. Ufa any sexual enhancement drug. BP adro ne boa ma akoma no wahu. Wa akoma no moja no badu. Enti BP adro no boa ema nerve endings no any valves no adro no juju no mane pompi yi. What I say? And you go fair drobi say tonga tali, you go fair drobia yedi enhance command man born tema. The aban say a brim sense and a brim. E tuni oba adana sebi oni ho mbae. Na wo so yo wo say wo pese wo wie ne na kire ne say wo ho beba. E so bema ni gina su ni ntia. Kai say bema ni gina su moja ni gina bema ni. Sa mmiri ni nyina wo ye na command bo periperi sense na say ebo. Enti ola wo be wie no. Na ho po chechecheche. Mistake a bema ebe ye wasasi si wo Ghana ntia obi awu hotel no. Munya hwehwe mu hwese nkrofo awu hotel no. Omu wo mpa no so ana omu wo adware. Nipa entumi enhome a na ne home ensisi so wo mpem agoro a ne enne wo adware se abuso nguru so. Ka kina bram se e wrong.
Tene home ensisi so a
I say you know call washroom. They pour water on your fountain. Wa pempem. Na so no kwa straight to the heart. Na easy.
So no rawa kuma.
Then e ko straight na heart na easy.
Sa.
It is a obo bibi sa. Na ye say nsuo na be jojo a. Ye ne wure adware a. Men fe nsuo ngu tim. Fegu kon.
Okay.
That is so here. The young angrofoni wuni say, when you are blank question baby, baby, saya, no, young child, the first aid go school tea. None the year machine. Okay,
the first thing we all do. So good.
Aha, na so ne the good of pempement one, and can come one winning you, baby. Obama was say, Kafra, Nana Akufo-Addo, Your Excellency, President Nana Akufo-Addo, President Bakope. No me. Obi a only me be answer. And we have body through power money decision make it difficult. Naturally, scientifically.
But you're going to fast, man.
No, young man, Penasa make Obi only me. And natural, you know. That make so only decision make it very difficult. What that's it. Eti me kanya we want to say yes who ye na owo ni ya doso. The slightest thing sex sex doesn't kill.
So let's say yes sex no
it is the management of the heart after the act.
I do not want us to make a specific statement. So the likelihood
sex doesn't kill. No, sex doesn't kill.
But say obi timi fa sex enhancement pills.
So it is not the sex. It's not the sex.
It's the pill.
The pill has pumped over. Propism. Yes. Pumping over.
Too much blood.
I got too much. You need too much blood because quantity of woman you use. But at the end back obey anymore. It should go down. And friction. Every man ko down. And the baby be on no down and home bar still the bear magina so no dream you. Men yourself a bema. You are just killing the system. And our brand be a wood team this year after when you're 18, after about go to 35 no. But more than enough for one a year pema grow pa me fan go message you.
Oh, over there.
Ola be lines.
18. What's it offer the
one be lines go for person bisa questions.
Na with one can tell.
Say because say they be lines. Enti am ka be na nyam topic ni na wa fa. I dey plan apa addition say sir.
Addition here.
Oh,
I dey now can this you. What's your being for the be go Messi?
From 18 to 35.
On your day.
Don't waste this energy on missing work. Use it for sexual intercourse. Because immediately you hit 40, your sex life will become miserable and useless.
And you look for everybody, but
no. You think you are doing better. No, like you think at 40 you are doing better.
And having sex.
It's yes. Ose. Oh, not
a
head.
Onya Messi aduma no konko have sex.
Nipa enum aduane odi. En nipa ya se aduane odi no. Ni mienu de we na hia.
Aduane a yedi ko ye no.
Ese wadi abrentia.
Aduane edi na one di abede nya hode.
I mean one of the painful things that you don't need food energy to have sexual intercourse.
What do you
best need? Sexual intercourse is better when you are on empty stomach.
Hey.
And your baby I was son no more aduane di. Who di we no say somebody na ya say obeso okun. Me nyina ka una nkrofo wu no ese e touch bom ko hotel ye di wie ya na be man MC ye si ne so there be finish sexual intercourse before you venture eating. So go empty.
Hey,
yes. Well say nyama ye ka no I mean why should 38-year-old boy 36-year-old boy have mouth stroke? Adwedwe no hwe wiase mutumi nya ni nyina o.
Pastor just said stroke na more stroke now, so the younger ones are getting more
because nyame biase.
You don't educate them.
You no don't do it. No, it will seize the heart. Say to me, if you feel almost a young shower, and see feeling good.
So relax.
And I only your body ko shower, and I say, Oba first so good team.
No crash.
And I want the Bema the Pema Grono. And you will quote Tampona or body Pema Gro. Because a man use nerves, he use blood. We are Simaya, say no person won't tell my bet me. Or who be asked you a true be a woman so. When you say about spirit woo ye no, Maka say, yes, you have been a coon, and you are spiritual engine to check. They told me. Hospital I didn't call it. Now Accra na Kumasi.
Accra. But the one he died.
Baby Oko now Accra na Kumasi.
Accra
and some council. Good. Me mind kind of say most of our mini clinics no. We've not equipped them so well to take care of first aids. Akwano kasa and see Babasi why they were muna be form. Before Baba be called yet see or anemia issue.
Yeah.
Why red blood cells no?
Yeah. It has been a sequence of
so illness. It is the anemia which is loss of blood.
Part, you know, he got healed. Is it healed or cured?
One of the causes of anemia is anemia trashe. Nani subrino. Eti ebi better wasa. But me kasa no kura pass. The kum Baba spirit. And yes, soon attack nekeke. Ayo here 0277 609 644 0277 609 644. Obi a wutie me master beti abese ujai.
Counselor.
Frame. Ese nya de pa. 0277 609 644. Oni be ma te.
Also so I will pep kokumba ye de master beti free counselor.
0277 609 644. Ampa mati se ese om de kokumba.
But no video be met you. Oba no ne be ma ne dana be ma de kokumba to na no. So what that work as a bear man and no one start here, they are shilling no or 50 yeah. I say, or didn't suffer and who's I didn't know why it dried or tin any day. I said, Cocumbano shows our year 0277
609 644. Yeah, share who ye. Yeah, share who ye.
Problem with masturbation, I just call counselor 0277
609 644. One
send him number, send him masturbating. Me person me one batch no free counselor 0277
609 644. Our dear NC masturbation
not that. Abnormal when they produce me from my bank and I the normal social media to my let DJ Foreign I was yeah man eating plan. I was when the DJ Foreign a booster for multi. Yeah money eating plan. Said a bear idea I had a funo ever call one follow BBS ya mamu blame you Joe. Abusanya me for no fear so be boy so maybe I could be a Christo and found could grass on the muna omo by omo koka wabusu answer. Why make enemies when we can be friends? My name is Sola Michael and I'm out.
Well, thank you very much for coming. And God bless all of you. It's a psychological exercise, and I came to help you so that you can build a proper defense. It's the same way that most of you are also having challenges as women with men mind. Say, "Ona onwe aduane ma oyiri edi." Aduane a tie ba o tie asem no. Aduane a bedi amane kun wo wanum no. Enye aduane a yedi ewa ya ase de kun. Let me just take it serious, because at the end of the day, don't forget the statement that sexual intercourse can't and will never kill anybody. There is no sexual position that causes stroke. I hear that one to Makasa Amunjindi. No sexual position causes mild stroke. No sexual position. No sexual position. No. I mean, there have been so much lies. If you see, if you do doggy, it's not true. It's not true. If you stand too much for sex, it's not true. No sexual position causes anything, but lack of sexual intercourse has the tendency of causing you to have mild stroke. So here it is. Lack of sex can rather cause you to have mild stroke. Are you hearing me? Now, most women want to have enough breast. Some want to have enough butt. Hear this one too. Enough bust and enough breast, if it's not balanced, could also lead you to mild stroke.
Hey,
especially those of you who have enough butt and big buttocks and like wearing flat slippers. Get used not to pencil heel. You watch Frema constantly, either in slippers
or heels.
Hardly do I see her in heels. And once you have heaviness in your back, don't do pencil heels. Do wedge. Do wedge, Frema. So wedge is the best for the size you are holding.
Block any pencil, cause Michelle Manen to class her and tone.
It's the best for you. No, but it's the best for you.
The block. No, I hate wedges. Wedges are so fucking disgusting.
Okay, you see, what will help them medically? They see it to be fucking disgusting.
No, I said I like blocking. Oh,
block and wedge are different. Because you see, these are the young girls, they're falling out and falling short of what can help them to grow up.
Mr. Luton, please, I'm sorry, please, my nose is running, please, I'm going for tissue.
Please go for tissue.
Please, bye.
Good night. So it's important for you to have this simple tidbit. Today I came to teach. So if you have a friend who behaves like a man, she has a man brain. The sex is a male, but the brain cell, the whole scalp, is a female scalp. So there are men who help their wives at home and have come to disturb us that if you don't help your wife at home, you are a lazy man, you don't love her. No, it's not always so. There are men whose mind are female. So when they marry to a female, they plug easily because they help them and they help their wives to become very lazy in everything that they do. Let me encourage all of you. Hey, today how come? 169644. Hey, Dory. Hey, Ebia. Thank you. If you masturbate, stop. You are not here, so I can't even use you for example. So let's begin to learn that taking good care of yourself sexually gives you long life. One of the biggest things that gives a man long life and a woman long life is good sexual intercourse. Sex in an environment of excitement. Sex with enough gratification. Sex with enough climax. A foreplay that lands well calls for penetration. And a foreplay that leads well calls for penetration. A sexual intercourse that doesn't end in penetration is not. Psychologically, we've gone through a lot. Okay, so Chairman for say 60, 96, 44 is a lotto number for the week. Doreen, thank you very much for giving us the lotto number. So it's okay, we'll stick it. And we want money. So please, we have a number for you this week. 44, 96, 60. 44, 96, 60. So monitor for us. Yeah, boy. Now you know who say. Nama na Doreen the two hono. Yabo amayante. So my education today is that don't condemn yourself. You didn't create yourself. But immediately you realize that you do things like a girl. You are forcing. And there are things that you can do and it becomes so good and so neat. However, things that must be done by yourself doesn't come out well. Don't blame yourself. You have a brain cell that is a female cell in a masculine body. I'm grateful. Thank you for watching me today. But if you are on any of the BP drugs, you are on any of these diabetes drugs, be careful when you are chancing on sexual enhancement drugs. Consult your doctor, a physician, a good pharmacist before you take them. Use your energy more for sexual intercourse than for sedentary work. Mason for you found one day in your message you may be. Titirani a jet walantu walansa. See a machine, it's in a camera. And I want the Akasi Eddie Mason neko. For one thing, a farmer. Na ubenya che. Ubenya 40 no. Na ujina suye. Ubia wanye mpema grontem. Wo sha ase late no. Mpema gro ho touchma. Should I say it in English? If you start sexual intercourse late, your sex life is always bad. you easily get premature ejaculation. If a man delays in starting sexual intercourse, whoever starts sex at 30 will face the rigors of sexual deficiency early 40. Good night. Tonga Tali capsules is the capsules of the season. Ginger honey chips. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't hear of me again, subscribe to my YouTube channel and let's learn that NCDs are killing us more, the non-communicable diseases, than the disease that they are communicable. Work on yourself, exercise, have good sex, drink clean good water, eat hot food, bath hot water, and you become the best of the best. I'm excited you came to listen to me today. My main topic I came to treat today was taken out of the way, but I think we've done justice to some level of education. Thank you for coming, Chebafo. Nat Kaklos, thank you for being here. Bismarck, thank you for coming. And Francisca, thank you. Nanama Irenchiwa. Nanama, you promised that we're going to have a steady relationship with me because you wanted to be my third wife. But I've not even heard from you properly. Your contribution is always enhanced. Where is my Clarice? It's a long time I've seen her. Tell Clarice that I miss her. Her commentary is also very essential to me. Good night. Good morning. Till I come your way again. This has been yours truly, Counselor George Lutrot. Credits to Bodyline Clothing for my outfit. You dress me so well. Without them, I wouldn't know how to combine myself to be here. When I tell you the number of suits I have, it's all from Bodyline Clothing. I salute them. In a Despite building across Central, when you walk in there and tell you're looking for P will give you most of the suits that I have. Good morning. Good night. Good evening. Love ya. Bye.